everyone. Thank you so much for watching the forum. I'm your host, Ashley Tate, here with my co-host, Christy Largent. And today you can see that we're doing things a little bit differently. We are talking to some amazingly talented kids, and they are with the Little Stars String Trio. And I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves because I know that you are Starla, which is, they have the most beautiful names here.
How old, and tell us your name and how old you are.
I'm Dustin, I'm 11 years old.
Oh, okay. Say that again.
I'm Dustin, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay.
I'm Valerie, and I'm 8 years old. I'm Starla, and I'm 10 years old.
And you guys, tell us what instruments you guys play. And we'll start again with you, Dustin. We'll start down there. Go ahead.
I play the violin.
And I play the violin. And I play the cello.
Oh, and together the melody is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, you're going to get to hear some of it in a minute, but let's hear the backstory.
Yes.
How did you get started? How old were you? And we'll start again with you, Dustin. And what's the story? And start with that.
So I was 4 years old when I started playing the violin. And by the time I was 6 or 7, I started going to the San Francisco Conservatory of Music every Saturday.
So did someone recommend that you should go there? Like, did someone say, hey, you're so good at this, you should go start playing in San Francisco? Is that how that happened?
Well, we sort of found out about the conservatory when we started taking it seriously.
Yeah.
We decided that'd be a great place to go.
Wow, and you're so mature. You all are so mature.
Valerie, how old were you when you started on the violin?
I was 2 years old, and I saw them doing it, and I wanted to do it too. I picked the violin because I wanted to be like Dustin. And so then we auditioned for the conservatory, so yeah.
How old were you when you started with the conservatory?
I think I was 6.
Oh my. Okay.
Probably 7.
No.
7, 6.
And Starla, how about you?
I started with the cello when I was 3. I liked it because it was big, and I liked the tones that are really low.
Yeah. And how did you know you liked those tones? I mean, did you try the violin and then you just
actually, our dad would take us to music concerts and rehearsals, and we loved it. So we picked which instrument we liked the most, and I liked the cello.
Now, do your parents play with you guys at all?
Well, our mom and dad played piano, but they don't really. Well, our dad sometimes plays with us, but usually not.
No, yeah, okay. But you guys are a musical family. That's very interesting, because I can't play anything. I wish I could. You guys were amazing. I mean,
what's the favorite? You perform all over the world. What's the most exciting thing that's happened with your music?
Yeah.
Coming to KIXC TV in Reading? That's okay. You don't have to say that. What's really the most exciting thing that's happened?
Well, for me, it was going to Argentina last year. It was amazing. And everybody there was so good, and I loved the concerts. It was so entertaining.
Yeah. And you guys play in the concert with other people? Or, okay. Or you have your own set, and then you play on your own?
Well, it depends. Well, in Argentina, it was one of them was part of an orchestra concert, and we would just play. We played a little.
Wow. And so what about you, Valerie? What was your favorite thing so far?
Well, I really like Argentina, but I also like going to the London because...
Yeah, because we all have different places. What do you like about London?
Well, I liked visiting, seeing Big Ben and going everywhere. So. I also like being on TV there. It was really fun.
You were on TV in London?
Yeah, UK.
Oh, what were you doing? What was the show?
A Little Big Shots UK.
Oh, Little Big Shots UK. Did Steve Harvey fly over there for that?
No, there's this another lady, which her name is Dawn French.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Was that exciting, or was it scary? Or?
No, it was really fun. Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah, you guys.
So we've got Argentina, we've got London. Yeah. Dustin, what was your favorite thing?
I like going to Hollywood to do Little Big Shots with Steve Harvey.
Yeah, what was that experience like?
Well, it was really fun to be with Steve Harvey in person.
Yeah.
I'd seen him a lot. He's really funny, but it was great to be in person with him.
Did he just bring the whole energy up, or what was so great?
It was just really fun to do the interview, and then
He's a funny guy. Did
Yeah.
he make you laugh a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sat on the couch the whole bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, we have celebrities.
I know.
It's very exciting. Okay, tell us about your CD. I can't believe we're running out of time. They have this wonderful CD, Little Stars String Trio. You're going to get to hear them, and if you love what you hear, you're going to want to buy this. Where can people buy this?
On our website,
Oh, on your website. Okay, what is the website?
littlestarstrio.com.
Okay, there you go, littlestarstrio.com.
You guys are so mature. I
know.
love it. You're so mature, but so sweet, so kind, and so composed. And what's interesting is when you do watch the video, you'll actually see you all looking at each other and just coordinating and making the whole thing work. It's very interesting to watch from someone who doesn't know anything about music. You guys are pretty.
If someone was thinking about being a musician, I only have time for a real quick answer. If someone was thinking about picking up an instrument, what would you recommend?
Cello.
Okay.
And why is
Violin.
You like violin. Okay, you would recommend they play that?
Because it's harder.
Oh,
the violin is harder?
The cello
Or
is
the cello
harder because you have to press down more
Oh,
because
yeah.
the strings are thicker.
Yeah.
and then
Right.
one word I think that you do an awful lot of is practice.
Yeah.
When do you practice?
Well, we do it at home sometimes. We practice every day for
2
3 to
hours
4
before-
hours.
2 hours before school, and then in the evening we practice for like 1.5 to 2.
Good heavens.
That's
Okay.
so good.
And with that impressive comment, we're going to take you to watch them, and then we'll be back with the second half in a minute.
we are back, and we're talking to talented kids, and we have someone today that I don't even want to mess with, but I will introduce her as Jennifer Soto, and she is the national wrestling champion. That is amazing. And she's from Orland.
And she's a girl.
Yeah, well, yeah. We got that part right.
You can see her winning.
Go ahead. Yeah. No, go ahead.
I'm like, how on earth? How does this happen? How did you get into it?
I got into wrestling because in high school my brother used to wrestle, and then like I just thought it was cool because like I was like, ooh, my older brother, he's so cool. Like I want to do what he does. And then at first my dad didn't want me to wrestle, and so then we kind of snuck it, me and my mom, and we were like, oh, I'm playing softball, you know. And so then like, yeah. We just told him that, and then he found out later, but he was kind of mad, but he's fine with it now.
How old were you when he found? Well, how old were you when you started, and then how old were you when your dad found out?
I was 9 when I started wrestling, and then he found out like later that year.
Oh, okay. It wasn't too long, because that'd be kind of a big thing to keep away, right? So now that you watched your brother, like, how is your brother involved at this point?
At this point, he's my coach, and he's been my coach for like 4 years. Maybe at the end of my first year, he started coaching me.
Wow. And so is that tough that you're coaching, your brother's coaching you?
No, I actually really like it. I think it's fun, and then like it makes me appreciate him a lot more.
Yeah, and what a good way to bond.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so is it, okay, how do you become the national champion? Just tell me that, because I don't know wrestling, and some other people may not know wrestling either. So how do you become the national champion for wrestling?
I just went to the nationals, and then from there I won nationals.
You just keep winning. Okay, but like, so you go through a regional thing first, right?
What's the format? How did you get to Reno to nationals?
It started at a local tournament, and then you go to state, and then regionals, and then nationals.
Okay. Yeah. She's like, are you guys following these words? Okay. So go ahead, Chris, if you have anything.
I'm just so curious as a girl wrestler, because my 14-year-old daughter tells me she wants to wrestle. I'm like, no. She's like, I only wrestle girls. So tell us about, like, are there very many girls wrestling now? And you're in junior high, so you're not even really in the high school level.
When I started wrestling, there wasn't, like, you would see a couple girls every once in a while, but now that girls wrestling has expanded more, and then especially in California, you see a lot more girl wrestlers.
So do they have meets for girls the way they do for boys, or how does it logistically work?
Well, there isn't that many, but they do have girls tournaments, but mainly in high school is when you just wrestle girls only.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. So you're saying that you wrestle boys and girls right now?
Yeah.
And you beat everyone? Wow. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh. So is it by weight?
Yeah,
my mind.
It's by weight.
So it's by weight. Okay. So you're in junior high now. You're wrestling boy junior highers.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy, help!
But that's impressive.
That's incredible.
So what do you feel like is the way that you win? I mean, is it mental? Is it strategy? Like, what's?
I would say it's just technique and mental, because you can't like break during a match. Because if you start like
break in your mind, mentally, okay.
Because if you start getting down, then that's when like you don't wrestle good anymore.
Yeah.
So what do you do to keep yourself in the right mindset during the match?
In the right mindset. My brother normally, he's like, Jenny, just keep wrestling. Like, you still got time to wrestle. And like when he tells me that, I know that there's still time to score and that there's time to win. If there's time on the clock, then there's time to win.
So how do they score wrestling? Like, you know, how is that all set up? Like if he's saying that, so he's on the mat essentially coaching you?
Yes. So there's like the circle, and then like I'm in the middle with the ref, and then my brother's off on the side with my other coach, John, and then the other kids' coaches on the other side.
Okay. So how do you train to be ready for wrestling? Like how do you know, like I have reached my training, everything, I'm ready?
Honestly, I don't think you can ever be ready. You just keep practicing, but like, yeah.
Do you do weights? Do you do aerobic?
Yeah.
What's your training like?
We do like an hour or an hour and a half of just practicing like moves and wrestling with your partner. And then after, me and my brother separately, we go to the weight room, and then we'll do either legs that day, or we'll do like an hour of pull-ups, push-ups, you know, upper body.
I am so proud of you, Jennifer.
How many days a week are you doing this?
Now we're doing 3, but when we get ready for bigger tournaments, we do it all week.
And do you have to eat a specific way? Like,
Not right now, no, but when like we have to get ready for a big tournament and we're cutting, we eat like chicken and broccoli and things like that.
so I mean, you are so disciplined for for your age. You are so disciplined. When we first started the interview, I actually thought that I was sitting here with a high schooler. I actually thought you were like, I don't know, maybe a senior or something, getting ready to go off to college. And then everyone told me that you were in middle school. And I think it's so much discipline. People are into so many other things right now. And I mean, that will show up later in your life. And I know that you have some future plans.
Yeah.
So can you tell everybody what those future plans are?
Future 2024 Olympic champ.
Look for Jennifer Soto.
Heck
So
yeah.
will it be, but that will be against other women?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
is
Well,
it,
if you're
are
winning
women,
men at this point, I mean,
are women, well, once puberty hits,
Yeah.
that would be kind of like hard.
no, but I'm saying, but if you're already doing that against men, that's a huge confidence
Right.
booster. So any woman to come and try to be at the same level, and you've already been
Right.
beating boys.
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, and so is women wrestling an Olympic sport
Yes,
already?
it is.
Okay. So did they have it in this last Olympics?
Yes, they've had it for a couple of Olympics.
Okay.
and she's not talking about if, she's saying when it happens, and she is speaking it into fruition.
Yeah.
Which is 2024. So you guys have to really look out for her. I will definitely be
Yes.
looking
watching
out for you.
Olympics.
Yes.
And I think for our viewers, I mean, really, this is such a celebration of how far we've
is.
come, because you don't know this, but when I was young and when most of our viewers were young, girls weren't allowed to do these kind of sports, and then Title IX came and really helped, and now you're getting to live out your dreams.
Yeah.
And I think it's just wonderful. It's a lot of work. I mean, what you're describing is an awful lot of work making it happen. What have you learned about the discipline and diligence it takes to win these kind of awards?
Because if you're not disciplined and like you don't put in the work that you're supposed to, you get what you put in. So let's say I wouldn't practice, like I wouldn't be showing results. So whatever I put in is what I'm gonna get out.
Life
you know
lesson.
That's right. And you know that your brother has your best interest. So that's nice that you have a coach that you can really rely on, and you know that they're not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
He wants to see you do well. How does it feel to know that you are inspiring a lot of other young girls?
It's crazy because I never thought that I'd be doing that. But like now I have like girls coming up to me at tournaments. Like this one like lady, she was like, "Oh, just go talk to my daughter. Like you'll make her super happy." Like her name, like she told me her name, and then like I went up to her and like she got all shy. It's crazy. I don't know.
I love it. Already a little celebrity. Are you one of the first to win the national title for like your age group, or for women or girls? No. Okay.
Is there another girl who's won against boys at your level?
There probably has, but like I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't have to know. You don't have to know. 'Cause
She's
it's not
just
about
worried
you,
about
right?
herself.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. What are your college and career plans?
I'm not sure, but I know I'm gonna go to college, and then like while I'm in college, I want to go to the Olympic Training Center and train there. Yeah. But like I'm not sure. Like I don't have a college that I want to go to or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah.
middle
Do
school.
most colleges have female wrestling?
Some of them do, not all of them, but yeah.
Yeah.
So not only are you a national champion wrestler, but you also hold a 4.0 in school. And I mean, how are you able to balance your school and then plus your extracurricular? And it's not just extracurricular. Like people, they have the little after-school activities, but you're training like every day, and not every 3 days, every day. But you're training. How do you balance that?
I don't know. It's easy. Like I'll just either do it in class, like do extra when like if you're done, you can do whatever. Like, and I'll just do it there, or I'll do it like after I come home from practice. It's not a lot.
Have you always been this disciplined even before you were
No.
wrestling? Okay. Oh, really? No. Okay. That's good to know. It's good to know.
Have you
because
become more disciplined through your wrestling?
Yeah, heck yeah.
As you've started winning, you're like, oh, this feels good. I want more of that.
Yeah.
Or what do you think has been the motivation? Because a lot of people want to be winners, but they don't want to do the work.
That's right.
My motivation is 2024. It's been that because I started watching this wrestler named Jordan Burroughs, and then like his videos on how hard he worked, because he like at the time he had won the Olympics, and so then like I started watching his videos, and then I was like, I want to do that. Like, I want to be an Olympic champ. So then, like, at the end of my first year is when I started, like, striving towards that goal.
So on your, so we were talking about videos, and I love YouTube. Okay, so do you do anything like that? Do you do any YouTube videos showing other girls how you do your training? And
no, I don't do that stuff.
no, okay. What about on your Instagram account? What do you put on there? Like, is that just fun stuff?
I don't know. I really got Instagram because
okay.
when I won the Eagle, my brother let me get Instagram, so like I have a lot of stuff on there.
Oh, that's okay. That's
She's too busy training.
Yeah.
She's not doing social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's training and studying and
That's right. She's doing
moving
what
her
she's
life
supposed
forward.
to be doing. Yeah.
What kind of obstacles do you think might be? I mean, what would keep you from the Olympics?
What would keep me from it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that would keep me from it.
That's right.
I don't think there's a lot of girls that work as hard as me. Like when we go into tournaments, that's what we say. We say like nobody works harder than you. You deserve this. Just go out there and wrestle, and you'll do good.
Yeah.
I love that your answer was nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's, you know, there will always be obstacles, but you can always move them, you know. Yeah. And I love that mentality, and it's a mentality that's going to take you very far in life. I think, you know, I'm really proud of you. I know you don't know me, but I'm very proud of you. Thank you.
Well, you're aspirational, and I think our viewers can relate to wanting to achieve your dreams, right? And
absolutely.
Really not just wanting to and dreaming about it, but working for it.
Yeah.
So we applaud you for your
Thank you.
for your excellence. It's very inspiring, even to those of us who are not in junior high. It's very inspiring. And we hope you've been inspired today. Jennifer Soto, you better keep that name in mind because this girl's going places.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we had the trio, we have Jennifer. What a great show, if we say so ourselves. We hope you thought so too, and we're gonna look forward to seeing you next time right here on the Forum.